Hello world, and welcome to Work vs. Play, a channel whose inspiration comes from some of the greatest entertainers on YouTube and around the globe. My name is Najum Wani, like you're nudging somebody. And here at Work vs. Play, we are mobile application developers and designers, music creators, musicians, engineers, gamers, basically all around BAMs. Now, we love to make you laugh and enjoy, but one thing you'll realize pretty quickly is that we're not professional comedians. But hopefully you'll enjoy the content we create because we are intelligent individuals who have a message, and thanks to the glories of the internet and YouTube and through people like you, we can have our message heard. So I hope you enjoyed the variety we'll be bringing to you today, now, and in the future, because we'll enjoy creating it. And we look forward to meeting all of you. So from everyone here at WVP, thanks for watching. Hello world, and welcome to the other side of the table, here on Work vs. Play. Here's where we kind of answer your questions given to us by reddit.com/r/Sourcefed Table Talk. This is kind of inspired by that show, and it allows us to actually answer the questions you provide while just dicking around, I guess. Either way, you can ask us questions as hashtag Table Talk on Twitter. You can follow us on our own Twitter, and yeah.
That's right. We'd love to answer all of your guys' questions, and we'll let you know if we do pick your answer.
Yeah. My name is Najum Wani. I'm your captain of awesome.
And I'm Carmel Police, Sid Nigam. Let's get started.
Perfect. Okay, so first question. Which game show would you choose to go on if you could go on any game show, old or recent?
Oh, man. See, there are a lot of fun game shows out there.
There are a lot of fun game shows.
Now, would you go for the game show that offers you the most money, or would you go for the game show that you have the best chance of winning?
That's
or some sort of combination of those two, probably, right?
Probably has to be some kind of combination.
Yeah.
Is the lottery a game show? Does that count?
No, it doesn't count as a game show.
And they have game shows for the lottery too.
No.
All right. Well, if I couldn't choose the lottery, I would probably choose Family Feud. Just because that guy would probably fill me up like crazy. That might be nice. That might be a good time.
Yeah, Family Feud's a good one, and it is really fun.
It is really fun.
But you don't really win that much money.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I might go with either Deal or No Deal.
Deal or No Deal is always a good choice. Yeah, that's fair.
But Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Actually requires some skill too. Like Deal or No Deal is just like a crapshoot. Like if you pick the wrong briefcase, you're done.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Yeah, but keep in mind, if you play that game, only maybe 0.5% of people have ever won real money on that show.
No, everyone used to get to the 32,000
32,000, yeah.
Like that was like the easy level to get to.
And that'll cover your expenses out to Hollywood on the show. That's pretty much all it'll cover.
But like,
after taxes.
But like there's also people who like, do you remember the IRS guy? This guy was the best. He went through every single question really fast, and they booed him because he worked for the IRS. But he went through all the questions really fast. He was my favorite contestant ever. And he didn't use a single lifeline until he got to the $1 million question.
That was awesome.
When he got to the $1 million question, he said, "I'd like to use a lifeline." Everyone was like, "Oh my God, finally, he's stumped." And he calls his dad, and he says, "Dad, I don't actually need your help. I just wanted to let you know that I'm about to win $1 million." And he was like, "The answer is C, final answer." And it was right. I was like, "Oh my God."
That was pretty insane. Yeah, I would say that is pretty cool. But if you can win $1 million, I think I can, but then I just lose like all the time. Like I'm like, all right, it's A. I don't know why this guy's not picking A. Like, he's wrong. He's clearly mistaken. It's clearly A. A final answer. Oh, C. Oh, I said C. That's what I said.
That's the thing. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire it's a question. It's a game show that is based not on luck. It's a game show based on like your knowledge of trivia and like skill, and you can still win a ton of money.
Yeah,
and even if you get stumped, you have lifelines.
That's true too.
To help you out.
All right, well, that's a good pick.
So is that your pick too? Is your pick still Family Feud?
I'm gonna go Family Feud.
All right, Family Feud.
The molestation that could possibly happen is just too much.
Yeah, you can't ask for anything better than that.
It's like a third date.
Yeah.
I'm not paying for anything either. Okay, if you saw them in a police car, what would you think of each member of Sourcefed did? Okay, each member. Let's run them down. Steve. Steve
obviously just went insane and started making up really random songs on his guitar that about people just walking by and he just it got so much. He got so insulting that the cops had to take him away for indecent
For public
exposure.
indecency.
Yeah.
That's probably a good one. Yeah, I would say maybe his hair's too long. They put him in jail for having too long of a hair.
He's got a lot of hair.
Is that-
Steve, you got a lot of hair,
Got a
man.
lot of hair. It's
But I like it.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of that beard.
All right, who else we got? We got Elliot. Elliot's, oh man, I don't know.
Elliot's he's so cool and awesome, but he's got a really girlish figure kind of and like a girlish face.
So what,
right?
prostitution?
You gotta yeah.
Is that what you
Yeah.
think?
I'm thinking transsexual prostitution, like men and women.
Oh wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Like I could totally see that.
I could probably see that.
The bad thing is that I would probably go to jail too because I would pay for that, Elliot. I would pay for that, man.
I think we all would. Yeah. Joe probably going to jail for fighting somebody, beating somebody up because he's a beast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he'd probably
Yes.
murder somebody.
Easily. Now, what about the girls?
The girls. That's a good question, Trisha. For violently attacking with your boobs, like, is that
Just swinging them
just
like left and
just
right.
smacking people in the face?
Just like murdering people.
The cops had to come in. Man, please stop it. If you could, you just smacked me with your boobs. All right, you're going to jail. You get out of here.
Boobs of destruction.
Boobs of destruction.
It's an awesome superpower.
Yeah. Meg, I would say probably for getting so into her character, like probably with Assassin's Creed or cosplaying something that she attacks somebody or assassinates
Ooh, yeah.
somebody.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Like she's doing a cosplay and then like she actually uses a real knife.
Real.
And she's like, oh, what? I'm sorry. I thought this was
I
America.
thought it was America.
I thought we were playing with real knives. I thought we were playing to win here. Meg plays to win.
Meg does play to win. We forgetting anybody?
Lee.
Oh yeah, Lee. I forgot about Lee. How did I forget
Duh.
about Lee? Lee would go to jail. I think just for molesting people. Like I think she would. She has such hilarity inside of her that she would get. I actually have no idea. I really have no idea. I don't know what.
Lee's
This is
like,
the funniest voices of all time. Like you have to like.
and that's why she's dangerous because Lee's like so unassuming sometimes. Like, Lee might actually go to jail for like running a violent drug ring. Like she could be like a drug cartel like leader.
Yeah. Wow.
Like because you would never see it coming. She'd be like what's his name on Breaking Bad, Luis or whatever, who like owns like the chicken like store. He owns like a chicken fast food restaurant, but he's actually like a big drug cartel leader and stuff. That's Lee.
Wow.
That's Lee.
Okay, and Phil? We can do Phil also. Why not?
Phil, of course.
Phil. What would Phil do? Possession. Yeah.
Possession.
Possession. Probably.
Yeah.
That's probably a good pick.
I like how Phil has like the most simple one, like the most realistic one, like possession.
Possession.
just-
Yeah, possession.
He just has some things that he shouldn't have.
Okay, moving on. Oh man, what is your opinion on religion? Do you feel that it is a good or bad influence on society, and why? Signed, Dick Smash McIroncock. Dick Smash McIroncock.
That's a great name. That is a
AKA
great name.
Black Slappy. Black Slappy, always a good
I like
name.
how such an intellectually curious question is coming from someone with that kind of name.
Yeah, I agree. I think he probably did that just to show the contradiction.
I think that's pretty fantastic.
Well, what is my opinion on religion? Oh man, you don't want to know my opinion on religion.
I think we do.
All right. Well, I mean, religion, in my opinion, is the bane of all evil in this world. I mean, it really comes down to
You mean the root of all evil?
bane of all existence. Sorry, the
Bane
root of all
existence. Okay.
evil. The root of all evil. The bane of all. I mean, if you think about it realistically, I mean, religion has killed more people than guns. Killed more people than the entirety of. I can't even contemplate how many people have died because of religion. If you count the Crusades, if you count all the holy wars, you count all the conflicts, religion is at the root of them. And I mean, in my opinion, religion made sense back in the day. Like it made sense back in the day. Like, all right, there was lawlessness, there was disorder, there was a lot of problems, but religion kind of came in and said, hey, you should abide by these rules to a moral standard. Otherwise, you have this afterlife that you're going to get boned by later on if you don't. And so at that point, it made sense. But nowadays, we have laws. Even though if you live in Florida, you clearly don't have laws.
Yeah. No, you have laws that just don't make any sense.
There's laws that don't really do anything.
Yeah, that harm the people instead of protect them.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's another story.
Anyway, I think that I don't know. I think that it really just breeds ignorance. That's the biggest problem. It doesn't breed free thought. I don't know. It ruined my childhood.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I think that religion is such a big thing in this world today that it just causes like conflict. Like it just inherently causes conflict
Yeah, it kinda does.
because it separates you from someone else. Like oh, like the difference between you and this other person is, you know, you can base that by like skin color or culture or like countries. No, it comes down to a lot of times to religion. Oh, you're this religion and you're this religion, so you guys can't hang out,
Yeah.
or you can't get married, or oh, I'm sorry, you can't love the same God. Oh, you like think like you have 10 gods instead of like one God. You're clearly wrong. As if you actually know. As if anyone actually knows what happens, right?
Yeah, no, it's true.
I mean, anyone who says they actually know what happens after someone dies is frankly full of shit. Like.
I actually had one of my old roommates. I don't remember.
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
He the very first day we met, we got into an argument while smoking hookah about religion, and he was like, "No, I can prove it." I'm like, you can't prove religion. That's kind of why it's religion. He's like, "No, I can prove it. You know that thing between the atoms that keep them together? That's God." Like what? Come
I think
again,
it's
like,
science.
I think it's. I mean,
Hail science.
hell. Either way, that was the kind of argument we had. He got like really fired up about it. He's like, "No, I can prove it. I have the proof that, you know, Allah is the one true God. I know what it is." I'm like, yeah.
That's absurd. Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
But there are some religions that aren't all bad either. Like,
True.
I mean, I think if you had to ask me personally, I would either align myself with somewhere between like Buddhism and atheism, because I really like Buddhism because of what it teaches.
I do too.
And also the fact that it doesn't, like, no one has ever had a holy war over Buddhism. Like, in the name of Buddha, I'm going to murder you. Like, no, that has never happened.
That really has never
ever.
happened, yeah.
And that's what I like about it. Like, peaceful religions, I'm all about it. But, like, religions that cause violence and have, like, wars with other religions and stuff, it's stupid.
I think I just want to invent a religion that is just good person religion. Like, just if you're a good person, that's great. That's actually my fundamental flaw with religion, because it says if you're a good person, but you don't believe in our religion, you're going to go to hell.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, all right, if I'm a good person doing really great things, why am I going to go to hell? Why do I deserve to go to hell just because you, from this time period, first off, the time period that our entire lives are in is gigantic.
Yeah.
From this time period, this religion says you have to follow this thing. Therefore, if you don't follow it, you're not going to their heaven.
Yeah. Yeah, I would want to create a religion that is simply based on tolerance alone, as in completely and utterly accepting of all religions, as in a religion that says, you know what, like, your religion might be right, but yours might be too, yours might be too. We don't know. We're just gonna say, hey, like, why don't you do whatever it is that you want to do and whatever it is you believe in, and we accept you for that.
Sure, and let's be friends.
That's it.
Let's
be friends and hang out.
Work together, because in the end, we all still need to eat. We all still need to laugh with each other, and we all need to have families. So let's just be friends. And you believe what you want.
Yeah.
We'll believe what
and
I
we
want.
And let's talk about it and have constructive, like, not violent, like, not emotional debates on
Not
what
violent.
could
That's the
possibly be
biggest
there.
thing.
Yeah.
Jesus. Religion has degraded into a violent, sociopathic fallout. That's what it's come down to.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway, we can
yeah.
talk about this
Yeah,
forever, but
forever.
let's
Let's
get
just
going to the
keep
next
going.
question.
Okay, if you could be the main character from any book, TV show, movie, video game, what would you choose? And how much would you deviate from the original story?
You know what? I think I would have to go with Bill Murray from Groundhog Day.
Bill Murray from, yeah.
Yeah, because he gets to, like, travel through time, relive the same day every day, but, like, he gets to do whatever he wants. Can you imagine doing whatever you wanted every single day? Like, just go into a store and just, like, destroy all the shelves.
Yeah.
And they would be perfectly in place the next day, and it wouldn't have any consequences.
Yeah, you can just do it again the next day, too.
I would love that. I would love to walk into any store and just, like, destroy all the shelves, but then, like, not cause anyone any real harm.
Yeah.
And, like, because the next day would be totally fine. But, like, I think
Now,
my
here's a
version.
question.
Yeah.
If you had that option, would you kill people?
Yeah, probably. I mean, if they come to
back to life the next day.
Yeah, probably.
Or maybe out of boredom. Kill people out of boredom.
I mean, it's really
Just
possible.
to see what happens.
I hope this doesn't.
Here's the question:
I hope I
is
don't
that-
end up in like a mental hospital for saying that.
Or Guantanamo Bay.
Or Guantanamo.
You might be in Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah.
But I would also want to control like when I could like keep time moving forward. Like if I could just control exactly what days I would want to relive. That's how I would deviate from the original story.
Well, if that's the case, I would probably pick Doctor Who. Why not? Doctor Who, you get a time traveling box, so you can just go back in time whenever you want to any day that you want.
That's pretty awesome.
And keep reliving. Well, you can't really relive the same day because that would be crossing your own timeline.
Yes.
Well, maybe that wouldn't be the best choice then, because you wouldn't be able to do anything twice. I might pick Barrett from FF7, actually, because you have a gigantic gun on your arm.
Oh.
Like that's pretty legit too.
Okay.
Although he has a white daughter.
Yeah, but like he has his machine gun on like his right hand.
Yeah.
That means that you'd have to masturbate with your left hand from now on.
Hey, it'd be
That's
different.
really rough.
It'd be different.
It
Relearn the skills.
It would be different. And you know what? I've read that if you do things like with your left hand more, like if you like brush your teeth with your left hand and do like more stuff like that with your left hand than your right hand, that it actually improves brain function. So.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, because it's like when you
working
do
the
things,
other
you're
side.
like you're like rewiring your brain when you do that, as in you're adding to it.
Interesting.
That's why like ambidextrous people have like a lot of brain power, I guess.
They could probably jerk it like crazy.
Yes.
Keep switching off and like.
That would be weird.
Okay. All right. Next question. If humans were contacted by extraterrestrial life, do you believe we should reply? Consider the consequences which could arise by either ignoring or replying, and our capacity as a species. Brought to us by Maddie XD.
Well, I think this is a kind of question that like, I don't know if leaders of religions have already pondered this, but like if there is extraterrestrial life out there, intelligent life that could actually contact us, then like what would that say about humans and God and all sorts of stuff? Like I think it would undermine so many religions. It would be so intense. I think that would be the major consequence.
You would completely negate creationism, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Because creationism at that point would just be a flawed statement. Like God created you, and you are created in His image. Then who the shit are these guys over here? Like, where do they come from?
Yeah, exactly.
How long have they been around?
Oh my God, conservatives would like
go
go nuts, and they would make like Fox News would make up some like thing to like, include this into their belief, but it would really completely undermine religion.
Probably just attack them. I feel like that's our first go-to response for any kind of threat. Is just attack. This is what I've learned from movies. Movies have taught me that you have to attack the enemy, otherwise they will get really pissed off and maybe attack you.
That's true. If you ignore it, I think you might be setting back like our understanding of what the universe is by several years, if not decades and centuries. I mean,
that's fair.
Like,
that's a good point.
I don't think we should ignore contact by extraterrestrial life.
Yeah, no, that's fair. All right, deal. Next question. If you were to change the faces at Mount Rushmore, who are the 4 faces you would pick? Brought to us by RDR Keeper. RDR. RDR is like Hardy Har Har.
Is that what it is?
I think so. RDR.
I don't know.
It sounds like. If I saw that on a license plate, that's what I would think.
Fair enough.
But it should be another R. RDR.
Anyway, to the question.
Okay. The 4 faces on Mount Rushmore. That is a really good question. I actually don't know. Who would I pick? I would pick probably my family's faces. That'd be kind of cool. Immortalize us there.
It's pretty selfish.
It's really selfish.
I'm not gonna lie, because it doesn't have any meaning to anyone else.
Okay, how about this? I would pick one black person, one Mexican, one Asian person, and one white person.
So you would like paint them, because right now it's all in stone, so it's all like this. They're all the same.
Yeah,
color.
I would take it. We could take it and then just literally paint them in blackface, and like give a mustache to the Mexican guy, and like make the eyes really small for the Asian guy.
So are you trying to like? I don't understand if you're like promoting racism there, or like because
it's like diversity. We're diversity through stereotypes.
So all Mexicans have mustaches? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I mean no.
Okay.
A lot of them do.
No, I see.
I mean, the guy on the Halloween costume with the sombrero does. Listen,
You're sending out a very mixed message here to people.
I guess that's pretty true. I mean, if you look at it, the guy on the Halloween costume, the stereotypical Mexican, is wearing a sombrero with like slashes of bullets and tequila shots and a gigantic mustache.
And is that supposed to represent reality? Do all Mexicans wear sombreros and sashes of?
It would be really awesome if they did. I would be really happy if they did. Okay. It would also make it really easy to identify people. Like, oh, hey, there's a Mexican.
Okay, I didn't think.
Hey, there's another one.
All right, so Najum would promote racism. That's what this boils down to. I, on the other hand, I would love to pick, like, on my Mount Rushmore, I think I would pick, like, every, like, famous contemporary leader of, like, civil rights. So it'd be, like, Gandhi, Mandela, MLK, and Aung San Suu Kyi. I can never pronounce her name right, but yeah, but her.
That's fair. That's a pretty good. I mean, that's like noble. Makes you.
That's what I would do. I mean, then like everyone, like those would be the faces, and like you would have to think about civil rights and stuff, like when you, because I think it's a major problem facing our world today.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, those are pretty good picks. Okay. If you were an assassin from Assassin's Creed, what time period would you want to be in and why? Time period, I think I gotta go Jesus. I would be an assassin for the Holy Order of Jesus. Like I would, I'd be the Jesus time period, like 0 BC. Like I would be at that exact time period when all like lawlessness is there, the Romans are invading, and I would be like a Jewish assassin. I'd have like a gigantic fro.
You'd have a Jew fro?
I'd have a Jew fro. It would be
that wouldn't make you stand out?
I wear robes.
Oh,
I'd have like robes and tattered clothes. That would make me not blend in.
I think it might make you blend in a little bit, but like the Jew fro might stand out.
Okay, how about prehistoric Assassin's Creed? Like you're an assassin with like a rock knife, and you walk around killing other cavemen.
To what? To make sure that humans don't survive into the ice, into like the future?
No, because you want their women. What else do you kill people for?
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, women are the only reason people do anything.
I kind of like, after like looking at screenshots, I haven't played the newest Assassin's Creed, but the one from the American Revolution, I think that game looks really cool.
Yeah.
And that looks like an amazing time period to be in because no one knows what's going to happen. Everything's super volatile. The future is really undetermined and like,
that's true.
And you know, you're fighting like, you know, colonialists and all this like stuff and like loyalists from British whom I hate with a passion. Yeah, I said it.
British or colonial, like loyalists?
What's the difference?
I mean, I guess the question is, do you really hate the British? You really? Oh, well, you hate the British.
I do hate the British because they took the crown jewels from India.
Oh yeah.
And they still have them, and they won't actually return them, even though they took them while they had colonized India. So, give back the crown jewels, you dicks.
You should give them back. Stealing is wrong, children. You shouldn't be doing it.
It makes you a dick.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed our other side of the table. We'll keep bringing this to you daily. And remember, you can ask questions over on Sourcefed's Reddit at reddit.com/r/Sourcefed, as well as tweet them at #TableTalk, and we'll probably answer this question too.
Yeah, you never know. Your question, we might answer your question on YouTube. So come back and check us out and see if your question gets answered.
Yeah, well, like always, I'm Najum Wani, Captain Awesome.
And I'm Sid Nigam, Karma Police.
And we will see you guys tomorrow.
See ya.